Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it has just finished at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. Much better. Much better overall performance, both defensively and attacking wise. I don't necessarily think. I was going to say I don't necessarily think it was the most dominant performance, but it actually was. It was pretty much from start to finish all Arsenal. Probably the easiest sort of 3-0 win you're ever going to see. I think anyway. Starting lineup was pretty interesting. Arteta decided to start Marino in midfield again. You know, I suppose after his performance for Spain in the international break, scoring a hat-trick against Turkey, you sort of expected that there might be a chance that he would play in this game. Also, the fact that Declan Rice had been away with England. I was expecting to see Declan Rice start alongside Zubimendi and Ødegaard in midfield. But Marino came in. I still thought that the lineup was pretty good. Obviously, Mosquera started over Saliba because Saliba's still recovering from injury. Luckily, on the Saliba news, it looks like he will probably be back sooner than we thought. I think there was a rumour saying that he's going to be out for at least 6 weeks, but it doesn't look like that's the case now. It looks like he's going to be back sooner rather than later. And the fact that, you know, Mosquera came in and did a really good job today. Bit of negative news, even though it felt like we had control of the game. Martin Ødegaard got tackled, fell on his shoulder, and seems to have re-aggravated the injury that he had against Leeds. We've also, but the good thing is that when Waneri came on and actually played really well. I thought he slotted in great, to be honest. But yeah, I'm looking because Arteta's now being interviewed, so I'm wondering whether I stop this and then start again. Yeah, I'll be back again shortly after this commercial break.
Remember to like and subscribe, and also follow Dan on social media. All the information is in the description below.
Right, sorry about that. Just wanted to quickly see what Arteta's reaction to the game was. Obviously he seems pretty positive. The other big thing that happened today was that Eberechi Eze started on the left-hand side, which I kind of expected. I expected that he would, along with Noni Madueke continuing on the right, substituting for Bukayo Saka, who's still injured. I actually thought both of them played really well today, particularly Madueke. I thought he was probably TNT Sport here in the UK gave the Player of the Match award to Martin Zubimendi, who I'll come on to in a minute. But I actually think Madueke deserved it a lot more. I thought he was the most exciting player going forward for us today. Gyökeres looked a little bit more sharp. I think having Eze on the field probably made a little bit of a difference. It wasn't actually Gyökeres that scored the opening goal. It was a wonderful strike from outside the box by Martin Zubimendi, who was probably also one of our better players today. Seemed to shut down mostly everything, which was interesting about Nottingham Forest, because I expected them to play that high line that Ange Postecoglou had Spurs playing, but they didn't really do that. But also they weren't really, apart from one chance that Chris Wood had in the second half, they weren't really much of a threat. But yeah, brilliant shot outside the box by by Martin Zubimendi. 90 seconds into the second half, ball's put into Eze, who sets up Gyökeres for a tap-in, and then from Trossard was on the pitch at this point, crosses the ball in, and a looping header by Zubimendi, who doesn't score many with his head apparently, over Matt Sells for 3-0. And yeah, it was a very, very good performance today, both going forward and defensively. And if we can keep that up, we could potentially be in the mix. I still don't think we have enough to win to win the league. I still don't think we have enough as much as Liverpool. Like now, I don't want to be sort of reactionary about it, but now Liverpool have got Alexander Isak over the line. I think it's almost a foregone conclusion. I actually don't know who Liverpool are playing this weekend. I know City have got United. Liverpool are playing Burnley tomorrow at Turf Moor, which they probably will win that game. But yeah, like it's not. How can I put it? I'm not going to go as far as to say it's done and dusted, but I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that like Liverpool are the favourites at this moment. With the transfer window they've had, they're definitely the favourites. But I will say that you can definitely see that we have a more rounded squad, and we're able to see games out a lot better than we could last season, apart from obviously the Liverpool result, which, I'd like to think after this, good performance, clean sheet, 3 goals, Gyökeres scored, Zubimendi scored 2, Eze and Madueke played well. I think you can't go too far, too overreactionary and go the other way. We'll see how we go with Bilbao on Tuesday and City next Sunday. But you've got to say that like Liverpool must be in the rear view, must start to be in the rear view mirror now, because I think this was exactly what we wanted as a reaction. We wanted a better performance. We wanted our new signings to make an impact. We wanted a performance, both defensively and attacking wise. So therefore, what have we got to complain about? But the naysayers will still have something to complain about. There'll be something like, I don't know, why did Mourinho start in midfield? Why did Gyökeres come off at 60 minutes? That sort of thing they'll probably find. But we move forward. We'll see how Liverpool and City get on tomorrow. Who are Chelsea playing? Incidentally, Chelsea have got Brentford away this evening. We'll see how the other teams get on. But for now, we sit top of the table on goal difference, if you want to read into that after 4 games. But yeah, we'll see how we go from there. So it's Athletic Club on Tuesday, first game of the Champions League this season. I'm very interested to see how that one's going to go. I'm always interested to see how Arteta starts off, or how the manager starts off the campaign. I thought about this during the game today. I'm really interested to see how Gyökeres does in that game, because if he starts, I feel like the Champions League might be the competition we'll see the best of him. Whereas I think City on Sunday, it will be very similar to Liverpool and Man United, where he might be stifled, but we'll just have to see. Well, it depends really how Man City get on tomorrow against United. So yeah, overall, pretty good performance. I'm pleased. Weekend set up now. No, I'm joking. I'm not one of these people that gets affected for too long by Arsenal results. But yeah, pleased. It's something to build on. Put it that way. Much better than Liverpool, particularly attacking wise. Even though with Liverpool, I wouldn't say that we were. I know I've only just seen some of the comments on one of the shorts I put out, saying that we were negative and all this sort of stuff. And I think, we were. I don't necessarily think that we did enough we had the opportunity to go and take the ball by the horns. But the performance against Liverpool wasn't bad. We played all right, I think. I don't think we were awful against Liverpool. I just think, we could have been a little. I agree with the notion that we could have been a little bit braver. But at the end of the day, we were done by a magnificent free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai, and I'm going to die on that hill, to be honest. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I will be back again, hopefully, probably on Monday with the preview for Athletic Club. So until then, take care and stay safe.
Remember to like and subscribe, and also follow Dan on social media. All the information is in the description below.